Yo guys, so we're back for a new tutorial, and today we're gonna make a road wave type beat. I made this entire beat using my Harmony multi-kit, which is the only paid kit on my website. But if you wanna have a free multi-kit, I just dropped my new Summrs drug kit, which is 100% free, that you can get right there in the description. So you can definitely cop this, and you can also cop the Harmony multi-kit if you want. And yeah, let's get to the breakdown. Okay, so as you can see, the sample is crazy, it's really emotional, I love it. This is perfect for road wave. As always, when you're making those type of beats, you want to start with the piano. And here we're starting with Keyscape, and we're going to use the LA Custom C7 cinematic preset. We're just going to remove the reverb, and we're also going to put the EQ to medium, here the D noise. Then for the chord progression, bro, you gotta be cooking, bro. You gotta cook on that shit. As you can see, really complex. It has a lot of notes and shit, but actually it's simple as fuck. Actually, it's simple. So first, as always, you gotta click here, there, click view, choose a scale. So we're gonna choose minor natural Aeolian, and then you just need to choose a root note. So we're gonna choose D sharp. So the basic chord progression, we're going from the 6th note to the 7th, and then back to the 1st. We got R note, and what we're gonna do is use the skip place method. So you're gonna skip the first note that you see, and you're gonna place the 2nd note. Make sure that they are in scale, so the white notes. Skip and place, and there you have a triad. Then we're gonna do a 7th. A 7th is basically more than 3 notes. Boom. So skip, place, and there we have a 7th. So as you can see, it doesn't sound quite right. That's normal. What you want to do now is take the middle note and put it 1 octave up, and you can also add a fill note, for example this one, that is in the scale, just to make a nicer chord. And voila, you got your first chord. And then we're gonna go to the 7th, so which is 1 on top. This is the 7th, C sharp. And instead of filling 2 bars, it's only gonna fill out 3 steps. So 3 steps, this is a bar, and inside of a bar you have 4 steps, and you just want to put it like this. Then you just want to make a 7th, so skip, place, skip, place, skip, place, like this. And then do the same thing, take the middle notes, pull it 1 octave up. But there, as you can see, it doesn't quite sound right, and that's because of the middle note here, the B. We're also gonna change it, and we're gonna pull it to C sharp. And lastly, the last chord, which is D sharp, just gonna take it and do the 7th chord. So there we go, a 7th chord, and the middle notes 1 octave up. And there we got the chord progression. As you can see, it sounds good. It sounds good. Okay, now you just want to add some fill notes, so more fill notes. As you can see, staircases like this. And then for that part, so instead of going up, we're going down. As you can see, I'll go to G sharp, F sharp, then D sharp again. And for this, it's really simple. The middle notes, I took them 1 octave up, so we build the triad instead of the 9th. So this is a triad, 3 notes, as you can see. Take the middle notes, put them 1 octave up, then take the bass note and put them 1 octave down. That's what you want to do also with all the chords. You want to put the bass note 1 octave down. So I'm going to show you how to do those notes. The grace notes that are on top, those notes that are real, this sounds amazing. Basically what you want to do is take 2 notes that are really close together. For example, here we're going to choose F sharp and F, and what you want to do is take the F sharp, pull it here, as you can see, so it's not playing at the same time. And then you want to go down, and the first note that you see, you're going to skip it again, and you're going to take this note that is under, as you can see. So F, and that note, we're going to take it 1 octave up. So let's hear the chord progression. Okay, and let me give you my secret tip. You want to play with the velocity, but instead of doing the basic method Alt R to just change the velocity there, nah, man, it's too simple. You have to do it manually. Because for the piano, what you want to do is lower the lows, pull down the mids, the low mids here, the mid frequencies, and make sure that the main frequencies, which are usually in the highs, you want to boost them a little bit so you can hear it a little more. And also brought down the really high frequencies. Also add a bit of reverb, play with the decay, the mix, and always the low cut at about 500. Okay, so for the top notes, bro, as you can see, we have the rhythm, we have the thing I told you already, but those notes, man, as you can see, that's the same thing. And the last two notes like this, those are staircases. You take one note, you go down in the scale to another note, and those notes that I use here, those are flares. You want to take one note, let's take D sharp. You want to take it, put it a little bit late like this, then just take the note that is under in the scale, or even just take the note that is just under and put it like this. And this is how you do the top notes. Make sure you filter the top notes, brought down the lows and brought down the highs. Also add a bit of reverb, again a low decay so that it doesn't clash with other things. Mix to about 30 and low cut always 500. Also put it in stereo, and I forgot to tell you, but for the top notes I used Keyscape again, and I used the LA Custom C7 wash preset, and again disable the reverb and put the EQ to medium. Then I used the pad, my favorite pad from Omnisphere, the pillowy pad piano. This is a really nice one. And just want to disable the A preset here, and for that one just copy and paste the chord progression and remove the low bass notes. And for the pad, a basic EQ lowering down the lows, the low mids, and also the highs. Then we're going to pull up JV 1080 and we're going to go to the bells and use the D50 stack preset. And for that one, just filter all the frequencies and add a bit of stereo. Then add the lush strings preset from Xenology. So as you can see, for the pattern we want to stay simple because we're gonna add a lead and it's gonna be super hard. So you gotta have a simple strings pattern, see what I mean? And also filter the frequencies again. Then that's where it gets spicy, that's where it gets nice. You want to add a guitar lead, and also gonna add the ample metal Hellraiser. And what you want to do is use, if you have a MIDI keyboard, use your pitch bend wheel. So use your pitch bend wheel so that when you use it, it like changes the pitch, see what I mean? So you want to just use this knob here and go link to controller, and then it's gonna be linked to your MIDI controller. So my MIDI controller is off, but see what I mean? And then if you want to do it manually, technically you can, but it's definitely better if you have a MIDI keyboard for that one, because it's gonna sound a bit weird if you use it with the mouse, but you can still get really good with the mouse though. And as you can see, you should end up with a pattern like this. So as you can see, we're getting super low sometimes and sometimes really high up. That's what you want to do. Okay, so my camera just turned off, but we're gonna finish the tutorial. But basically, as you can see, you just want to add some flares for that one. Then for the mix, just use Guitar Rig 7. You want to go to the presets and use the analog answers preset, which is right there. You want to use the analog answers, and then we're gonna add some effects. And for the bass, you want to go crazy on it too. You want to add some fill notes, some really nice shit, and it should sound good. And this is how all the melodic elements sounds together. Then for the drums, bro, it gotta be bouncy, but it gotta be simple too, because the melody is already pretty hard, so you gotta go simple on those drums. So we're gonna start with a hi-hat, and really simple. You wanna do the 1-3 like this, so play on the first step and then on the third step, and this is called the 2-step pattern, and just wanna copy it, you know, sometimes add pauses and play with the pitch too. Usually the snare you want to place it on the third, but as you can see here, I'm going much more crazy on it. I just wanted to add some notes. Then you want to add some percs. And for the percs, make sure that you also play with the pan, for example, with that laser. Then for the 808, stay simple, follow the chord progression, and sometimes add some notes octaves up. And as you can see here, I also added a roll. I know it's really weird to see a roll of 808s, but don't worry, it's normal. Lastly, you just want to add some open hats. You're gonna add one that is gonna play with the bass and one that is playing much more syncopated, you know, play sometimes, and then just add the kick, and this is how all the drums sounds together. And I mean, we're done with the tutorial, guys. I hope that you had a great time with me. I hope that you're gonna have a great day, guys. Don't forget that you can cop in the description my summer drum kit and also my harmony multi-kit. And yeah, as always, guys, have a great day. Don't forget that Jesus loves you and that I love you too, guys. And yeah, peace out.